To recap on the vampires, the first one I met at the Plasma Center, and he was talking about how we sometimes get the blood sacrificed from animals because it's illegal to get it from humans. And I was like, we? And he was like, no, they. Nice save there, buddy. Not really buying it. I pretended to believe him and then went home and locked up my dog. Second vampire was the boyfriend of a friend of mine, and I was talking about my dog Bella and how that Stephanie Meyer's chick had ruined a beautiful time of day and a beautiful name. And dude pipes in and says, and vampires? Sure, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I met one once. Yeah, now you've met two. No, dude really thought he was one. No, and now you've met two. No, like he drank blood and shit. Yes, and now you've met two. But he, like, killed animals to get it. Oh no, we weed out the crazies, says the vampire. So that was number 2. Number 3, I met through my ex, and then he pretended to forget who she was because he liked to play stupid to not to have to take responsibility for his actions, which was, like treating her like shit. And I'm like, how many vampires do you know, dude? And number 4, now the fourth one was an anomaly because it really was just a phase for him. He's no longer a vampire. He just took his fangs out. And this guy's from Jamaica, so a Jamaican vampire, also an anomaly. And also he didn't drink blood. He just went to underground raves and such. And he's the only one I'm still in contact with. Now the third one, I could be, if I so chose. But she's also an emotional vampire, so I'm not choosing. But about the third one, I was just kind of joking about, well, I've met all these vampires, but I haven't met any werewolves. I'd kind of like to meet one. Do they even exist? And she's like, of course they exist, and I can introduce you to some if you'd like. Well, that's kind of against what I do. I don't go out of my way to meet these people. I just meet them. If you introduce me to a werewolf, then that sort of is contrary to the point of just the people I meet. I can't go out of my way to meet vampires and werewolves and fairies and whatever the hell else, mythical creatures, whatever. No, I can't go out of my way at all. They just have to randomly find me and introduce themselves to me. That's how I work. If I have to even so much as ask for them, hey, are you a whatever? That's going out of my way. And it's contrary to the laws of Celeste. Yes, I make my own laws. And I can't go out of my way to meet these weirdos. Yeah, that's right. I'm calling them weirdos. Yeah. Calling a spade here, people. Yeah. They're freaking weirdos. And they all find me.